Well, this is it. Oops. Well, this is it. We're finally here of the Scream film series, directed by Wes Craven. There's a season finale of Wes Craven's The Scream movies, directed by Wes Craven, and written by Kevin Williamson. So, actually care. I know it's the rules. New decade, new rules of the new remake. So I give a review on Scream 4. So, hello Team and Candy Crews and horror movie fans. This is Bob the Builder, Robert and Manny Garcia fan, 2005 once again, and I'm here with Jess from Postman Pat. Love Jess. And today I give a review on the last movie that directed by Wes Craven before he died in 2015. The movie is called Scream 4, released in 2011. That was 15 years later of the original Woodsboro murders. So Scream 4 tells the story about the Stab Six, Sherry and Trudy at the phone calls, and Ghostface kills Trudy and Sherry and moves to Stab 7. They have Chloe and Rachel, but Rachel got killed, and here to have Marnie and Jenny got a phone call, and Ghostface kills Marnie and Jenny, and the movie title, the same name from the opening title, and Sidney Prescott returns in Woodsboro with Rebecca and Dewey Riley and Gil Weathers woke up, and Dewey goes dressed up as back to sheriff, just like the original film. So you have Kirby, she played by Hayden Panettiere, and Mad Jill Roberts, she played by Emma Roberts, and with Olivia Morris, and go to Woodsboro High School, just like the original film. And Jill, Olivia, and Kirby met Charlie and Robbie and Trevor at the high school, and Gail sees Sydney, and Dewey sees Sydney, just like in the previous 3 movies of the original trilogy. And Dewey met Judy Hicks, she played by Marley Shelton. So have, and here's the car. The pictures of Out of Darkness with Sidney Prescott and the Buck 129 and the Ghost Mask that Dewey, Sydney, Gail, Judy, and Rebecca sees the poster. And the high school students at the Woodsboro High and reporters talk to the Woodsboro murders. And Dewey and Sydney with Jill's mom, Kate Roberts, with Jill and Kirby at Jill's house. And Jill met Trevor, and Sydney comes into Jill's room, and Sydney sees Judy, and Sydney and Judy went to high school together, and Officer Perkins and Officer Haas at the sheriff car, and Kirby and Jill watching Shaun of the Dead, and Ghostface calls Kirby instead of Jill, and Olivia Morris got killed, and Sydney got attacked along with Jill, and go to the hospital to see Olivia got killed, and Sydney sees Rebecca, and Rebecca got killed in the parking lot, and Gail sees Charlie and Robbie, and And later on, Robbie and Charlie tell the high school students about the rules about the remake and the stab marathon. And Sydney and Jill talk to each other, and Jill calls Kirby on the phone at the stabathon, and yada yada. And Gil puts a ghost face mask during the stabathon and puts the camera. And Gil got attacked by Ghostface, but Dewey saves Gil and take her to the hospital. And Sydney and Kate got attacked by a killer, and Judy Hooks sees Sydney, and Sydney goes to Kirby's house, and Kirby, Jill, Charlie, Robbie, and Trevor watching Stab 7, and Robbie went outside, and Charlie and Kirby fell in love with each other, and Trevor watched The Departed Stab 6, and Ghostface comes out and kills Robbie, and Jill sees Kirby, and Sydney saves Jill and Kirby, and Ghostface chase Sydney, Jill, and Kirby, and Dewey and Judy try to save Sydney, and Kirby and Sydney going downstairs to see Charlie, and Ghostface calls Kirby once again about a horror remakes like Halloween Rob Zombie remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 remake, Last House on the Left remake, Friday the 13th 2009 remake, and Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 remake, and lots of horror remakes. And Kirby got stabbed by Charlie, but Sydney attacked by Charlie, but Ghostface stabs Sydney, but then revealed by Jill Roberts. But Jill and Charlie are killers to motive with Sydney, and Jill shots Trevor, and Jill kisses Charlie. Jill kisses Charlie, and Jill stabs Charlie. And once again, Jill stabs Sydney twice again, even though Sid can die. But Jill hurts herself, and Dewey and Judy takes Jill to the hospital, and Dewey talks to Jill, and Jill escapes the room, and Dewey with Gil, and Jill trying to beat up Sydney Prescott, and Dewey trying to save Sydney, but Jill hits Dewey, and Gil and Judy grab each other, and Jill shots Judy, and Jill tells Gil about it clear, but Sydney elects Jill's head, and Sydney said rules about the remakes. Jill, don't mess with the original. And once again, Sydney shots Jill in her chest, and Sydney, Gil, and Dewey save the Woodsboro remake. So basically, plot is about Scream 4, new decade, new rules. What do you think about Scream 4? It's the best Scream movie of the franchise. Woohoo! Finally, Scream 4 is the best movie of the franchise. Yes! That movie came out in 2011, 15 years before the new movie is called Scream 5 comes out. Yes! Finally! David Arquette, Neve Campbell, and Courtney Cox returns in Scream 4. That was a blow. Love David, love Neve, and love Courtney. So let's talk about the characters, shall we? So let's talk about the characters and the voice actors, shall we? So we have Sidney Prescott, she played by Neve Campbell. So we have Dewey Riley, he played by David Arquette. So we had Gil Weathers Riley, she played by Courtney Cox. So we have my favorite killer, my all-time favorite killer, Jill Roberts, she played by Emma Roberts. So you have Kirby Reed, she played by Hayden Panettiere. She's my favorite character in the fourth movie. So you have Charlie Walker, he played by Roy Culkin. I don't know his last. So we have Judy Hicks, she played by Marley Shelton. So we had Trevor Sheldon, he played by Nico Tortorella. So we have Robbie Morcher, he played by Eric Hodgkinson. So we had Rebecca Walters, he played by Alison Brie. So you have Jenny Randall, she played by Amy Dunegarden. So we have Marnie Cooper, she played by Brittany Robertson. So we have Perkins, he played by Anthony Anderson. So we have Hoss, he played by Adam Brondy. So we have Kate Roberts, aka Jill's mom, played by Mary McDaniel. So we have Olivia Morris, she played by Marielle Jeff. So you have Sherry from Stab, she played by Lucy Hill. So we have Rachel, she played by Anna Equine. So we have Chloe, she played by Christian Bell from Teen Titans Go to the Movies. But Rachel and Chloe belongs to Stab 7. Who plays like Anna Kendrick, she plays Poppy. So you had Trudy, she played by Shannon Grimes. So you have Stab Casey, she played by Heather Graham. Once again. And Roger L. Jackson, the voice of Ghostface. Really well. This is the last movie that stars Wes. This is the last movie with Wes Craven. Yeah, Scream 4 is the last movie that directed by Wes Craven before he died in 2015. Sorry, I didn't get my water. So the horrors are awesome. The scenes are amazing. Especially the kill scenes are the best. And the characters are fantastic. That movie is a masterpiece. So let's give Scream 4 an Infinity Stars out of 10. It's the best horror film of the best movie of the Scream franchise. So stay tuned to my review on Scream 5 after I saw in theaters on January 14th, 2022 is coming up on January 14th. So stay tuned for that on January 14th, 2022. So tomorrow or next week I'll review the Scream the TV series after I watch the whole episodes of Scream the TV series with Brendan James, the new mask of Brendan James. So I haven't watched the MTV series yet, and The Resurrection, and Scary Movie, and Shriek If You Know The Last Friday the 13th, and the Bob the Builder version of Scream Horror Short. Stay tuned for that. So stay tuned for Scream the MTV series, like season 1 and 2 of the MTV Scream, and Scream Resurrection with the original Ghostface Returns, and Scary Movie, which is a parody, and Shriek If You Know the Last Friday the 13th, and the horror short Scream, Bob the Builder version. So let's give it the horror series that all 4 Scream movies, directed by Wes Craven before he passed away in 2015. So, but next review on the Scream series is Scream the MTV series with Brendan James.